Hello and welcome back to the survival of WX78 in this vicious world. Oh, how many adjectives can I think up of to describe the world? It's about 3 and I just use them over and over again. That's just how it works. What's going on? Did it just become winter? I believe I recall that it just became winter. That's terrible. That's like the worst thing I could think of. Chester, how do you feel about this situation? He has no remarks at all. He does not care in the slightest. Good for you, Chester. I hope that makes you feel good. I don't know how to feel about that. I just feel like you're disinterested in my survival, Chester. Feel like you don't care at all. Chester, why don't you care whether or not I survive? Fine. Fine, Chester. You have it your way. But I will survive this day as I have every other. Oh yes, we also just killed some... Oh, I remember what happened last time. The spiders and the dogs. Oh, that was quite a thing, wasn't it? Wow. I really blew it. That's just all I can say. I blew it! What did I do outside of just run into a patch of spiders and kill myself, destroying my one potential chance to survive in this harsh and cruel world? That being my touchstone. Because, of course, we need the touchstone, because the touchstone is key. Without the touchstone... Oh my goodness, look at these beardlings. And look at those pangolins. Friggin' pangolins. Pay attention. Okay, because without the touchstone, we don't have a second life. Now if we die again, say, the pangolins suddenly go feral, which... It's only going to happen if I go feral, which may happen because I'm freaking out right now. If we do die, it's over. It's done. That's it. Nothing more. Capiche? Capoosh? Capoosh? Capoosh. I don't know about capoosh, but capiche. It's done. It's over with. That will be the end of our lives. We will have fallen to the great evil of the world. Come on, beardlings. Turn back into legitimate rabbits. There we go. We got 3 starving rabbits, which we won't murder because we can just let them starve to death and it'll be so much better. So much more fulfilling, I've got to say. Chester, how do you feel about starving rabbits? He gives it a 3 out of 10. Oh, what a day this is that we catch 3 rabbits, starve them to death, and then eat them alive. I think that's in the wrong order, but that's okay. We'll work on it. We'll think about the correct order, and we'll work on it eventually. Chester, you have more nightmare fuel? You're gonna need to hold that in your mouth. I know it's disgusting because it's just pure evil, but you're really gonna have to just suck it up, Chester. That's just how we're going to have to live out here. We're both going to have to make sacrifices for the good of our survival. My sacrifice will be... I'm not sacrificing anything, Chester, okay? Look, you're going to have to make sacrifices for the good of the team, okay? That's just how it's going to have to work. Jeez, you're so needy, Chester. Come on, man. Okay, there we go. Let's get ourselves some nice bits of food. Because if we don't eat food, you know what happens? We die. You know what happens when we die? Nobody enjoys it. Except for those friggin' sadists. I mean, if you're a sadist, I'm not judging you, but I'm totally and completely judging you. Not even joking. There is so much judging going on from over here. It's ridiculous. I've never actually witnessed so much judging in my life. Oh, thanks, weather. You're gonna snow on me now, eh? That won't stop me this night! We need more fuel. Our job right now is to fetch fuel for the fire so that we may not die this night. Although we are going to sleep it out, so we don't need too much fuel. Just enough fuel. Enough fuel so that we don't, you know, get offed by the weather. Being offed by the weather is just terrible. It's not even... Get out of here. What are you even doing here? Who do you think you are? This is my base. You can't come in here. I rule this land. Who are you? You're just a bunch of friggin' Pengals. They're so aloof. Pricks. Okay. Our farms will no longer be as efficient as they were before. Because winter has never been known to be a growing season for any civilization. Ah, look at it. The thermal stone is warm. It is our job to go out and fetch more materials. Where are you guys even chilling out? You have to waddle quite a ways to get to your nest. You guys are crazy. Actually, we do have a significant amount of sanity from picking all of these flowers. I don't think it's necessary to actually sleep tonight. How amazing. What we do need, however, is a chest. Chester, I'm not trying to make you obsolete or anything, but we are in great need of a chest because we just don't have enough space for everything that we're holding. I mean, I'm already overflowing just normal stuff into my backpack. That's terrible, Chester. We can't have that kind of situation. I know that you don't want to become obsolete, but we're going to need chests at some point. Don't look at me that way, Chester. Jeez. Can't believe the gall of Chester. Seriously. Pitchfork. And dig. And dig. Oh, these plush carpets are the way to go. I completely forgot I put them down, which is ridiculous because they're literally right under my feet. But that does kind of describe me in general. Ridiculous. Hello, Mr. Chester. The night descends upon us once again, seeking to bring unknowable horrors into our base. But no unknowable horrors will pass my defenses! And if they do, I'm just going to have them gnaw on Chester. Chester, you're going to be a gnawable thing. A thing that can be gnawed efficiently. Get out! I don't like you, evil dark hand of darkness. I demand that you leave my home immediately. Never come back. Very good. No. I thought I told you to not come back. Jeez, how rude. Coming back again? Get out of here. Who in the heck do you think you are? Go, go, be gone. Don't do it again. No. You shall not pass! Okay, well. Yeah, they're going to be evil hands for a long time. They're trying to steal my fire. Why? Because they're fire-stealing pricks, that's why. What can we do this night? We do need to create some food. So let's cook us up another set of meatballs. There we go. That's good enough. Perhaps we shall survive this night. Day 22. Is this a new record? I don't even know anymore. I can't remember all of my records for survival here. My overall record, just in general, is like 96 days, and I have no clue how I did that. That was ridiculous. Ugh, I don't even want to talk about that. It's at once amazing, but also just terrible. The things I went through to survive 96 days. I ate Chester. Not really. No, I'm joking. I didn't eat Chester. Chester, I wouldn't eat you. You don't even have much flesh. You're just a stinking mimic. How much flesh does a mimic have on it? Not very much is the answer. Not very much at all. So, we need more wood because the chest idea, the thing about the whole chest and building the chest, and storing things in the chest, preferably in an orderly fashion, maybe not. I mean, it's really up to WX78 whether or not it's in an orderly fashion. I guess it's really hard to put things into a chest in an orderly fashion if you're putting webs in there as well, but I mean, if he can figure it out, he is a robot after all. He has so much more processing power than I do. At least I hope. If he doesn't have more processing power than me, then we need to have a chat, WX78. That's really bad. You need to upgrade your RAM or something. My goodness. Well, how much wood do we have? 13? That's actually a pretty decent amount. I think that's enough for another chest. I only think because I'm too lazy to check. Yep, definitely enough for another chest. There we go. Structure, chest. Chest right there. No. Chest. There we go. And we're going to put it down here. Bloop. And all the nice stuff that we need to store is going to go right in here. We got the marble, we got some webs, got some spider glands. We're going to need to put that fire back on or we're going to die, and that would be terrible. Got the pitchfork, the flowers. Yeah, that's a good amount of stuff. Let's put the mandrake in there because watching him just laying there on the ground is freaking me out. I can't deal with that anymore. I'm going to store the ground because obviously it's efficient to store the ground. Don't question that one. It's fine. We're storing all the ground. And then let's just hang up some monster meat. Because last resort, we're going to eat monster jerky. It's going to be terrible. We're going to puke. It's going to be sad. Okay, let's see if there are still rabbits coming up. Perhaps we caught a couple of the buggers in our traps last night. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, we did! We did catch them in our traps. Oh, you foolish rabbits. You're causing your own demise. In other words, you're living and coming out of your holes, and that's feeding me, and I make the traps and trap you all. Oh, look! It's a 2-in-1 trap deal! How amazing. You rarely ever get those. It's a once-in-a-lifetime offer. Oh, we're gonna live. We are going to live through the winter. Unless something really terrible comes out. And I swear if something really terrible comes out, rage quit. That's all that's gonna happen. That's it. Okay. Rabbits, the rest of your lives will be spent in a small, dark space, awaiting your own demise. And for one of you, that demise is going to come pretty quickly. Because I need... Oh, fine, I'll hang this. I won't kill you just yet. I'm tempted to, but I'm not going to. See that as a mark that you are being captured by a malevolent ruler, and not a dictator tyrant. Although, I am going to eat you at some point, so don't get your hopes too far up. Ah, we need fuel. We need fuel for the fire! I just don't have enough. For so long, we've been surviving off of barely any fuel for the fire. Perhaps we can actually get some legitimate fuel. Like, oh, we don't actually have a shovel anymore. Small problem. Look at all those delectable eggs. If only I could go in there and get them without being absolutely ganked by a bunch of Bengals. We're not getting that anytime soon. We need to make ourselves a shovel. That is the moral of today's story. Always make a shovel. Never leave home without a good shovel. You never know when you're going to need to dig something or fight off a zombie apocalypse. Either one, both applicable uses of a shovel. I personally support both, so long as the zombie apocalypse is actually a zombie apocalypse and you're not on some sort of like ridiculous drug and you just see everyone as zombies, which is kind of ridiculous. You probably shouldn't be using that drug. Sounds like it's kind of bad for you. Now there, we're going to stuff that eggplant full of berries. It's going to be amazing. Very good. Let's also store this berry. Very nice. Oh, what a dark night it is tonight. Chester, there's snow on the ground, it's freezing cold, and I just have to stay near my fire so I don't... Don't do it! Don't do it! I got him. I got the mole. Oh, that mole tried to eat my thermal stone. That little prick. You can't eat my thermal stone. Who do you think you are? No such thing will occur tonight. I need that thermal stone to... Oh my goodness, the fire! The radius! It's real! My goodness. As I was saying, I need that thermal stone to survive, and I'm not going to let any mole eat it right now. No such thing will occur, my friend. None at all. We will need more food for tomorrow. You, rabbit, shall relinquish your succulent flesh unto me. Here we go. 2 morsels. Shut up, WX78. The cold does not affect you because you are a soulless automaton. You don't care about the darkness or the cold. Get over it. Okay. We're going to make ourselves some meatballs, and then we're going to go out and get... What is this? What tool do you want me to make? A razor? Why would I make a razor? WX78 doesn't even have a beard. He's a robot. Robots don't grow beards. It's a ridiculous idea. Whoever came up with the idea that robots grow beards? And if anyone ever makes a robot that grows a beard, I'm going to slap them with a halibut. I'm going to slap them really hard, and it's going to be really slimy, and they're going to really regret having made a robot that grows a beard. All I got to say right there. Yep. Okay. Houndstooth. Can we store the houndstooth in here too? Very nice. Everything is stored up in there. There's nothing sitting on the ground except for a big pile of rock. Let's go get ourselves some grass. Chester, come. You must stay by my side. And in our days of great peril, you shall be my steed. I shall ride you into the sunset. No, Chester doesn't agree very much with that idea. He doesn't like it at all. Fine, Chester, we're not going to ride you. It would have been fun, though. Literally, for everyone involved, it would have been amazing. But Chester just doesn't think that that's the case. He's like, that would hurt my back. Or in this case, like the top hinge of your mouth. It'd be very bad. I'd have, like, osteoporosis for the rest of my life. I'd be like, oh, that's too bad, Chester. You're just a mimic. Not even sure you feel anything. You might be as soulless as WX78 is. What if that's the case? What if neither of us understand the ideas of love and hatred and war and oppression? I don't think it really matters because we're out here trying to survive. Chester, for all the terrible things I may say about you, which I say many terrible things about you, you are my friend, Chester. We shall survive together or die as one. Mostly because you're going to stick around until I die. And when I die, it's all over. Kind of a prick. You just go from person to person, just being like, hey, dude, I'm going to stick around till you die, and when you die, I'm just going to leave you and go to the next person. And everyone's like, oh, that WX... No, not WX78. Oh, that Chester, always being such a prick. Ah, Chester. You shall rue the day that you messed with WX78! He probably won't. He's probably going to be absolutely fine, because I'm going to look after him, make sure the eyebirds don't peck him too much. It'll be nice, won't it? Well, Chester, what have we done today? We've got a sleeping roll that apparently we don't need because we just picked so many flowers. It's stupid. We've got ourselves our thermal stone. We've got some logs for the night. What else could we possibly need, Chester? That is the question I have to ask you right now. What else could we possibly need? The answer, of course, is rabbits. It was a fairly obvious answer. I hope that many people at home got that answer because it's quite clear that we are in great need of rabbits. Because rabbits give us flesh, and flesh can be used to run my servos so I don't die a terrible death. Because that happens on occasion out here. Well, hello, mole. I see you there. I'm going to drop some flint. Go ahead, come on over. No, no, no! There we go. Look at that, I baited the mole. I killed the mole. I took his succulent flesh, which I'm sure is much more tender than that of a rabbit. And I'm going to dry it out. Actually, I'm going to hang it. I'm going to hang it by the neck as an example to all other moles that you cannot eat my rock this day! Or any other day for that matter. Maybe on a Tuesday, but that I'd have to pencil that in. I can't really promise that. We're just gonna have to work on that schedule. At some point, we'll see about it, and we'll, you know, my people will talk to your people, and we'll get it all settled out. It's all good. Oh my goodness. Well, our base is surviving and thriving. It's not expanding much, but I don't think it needs to expand very much right now. Without the prestidigitator, we don't have much more that we need to do. I don't think. Let's look at the structures. What do we have? We have walls, we have houses. I never want to go back to the rabbit people. I've had dealings with the rabbit people, just by the way. It's pretty terrible. You do not want to talk with them. They are vicious creatures. Let's see what we got here. Weather pane. Blow your enemies away. Oh, this is the attack. It's not what we're looking for. Science. We got a rainometer. We've got gunpowder, lightning rod, ice flingomatic. Saves plants, puts out fire. Fueled by flame. Oh, I see. It would appear to be some sort of fire extinguishing device. How useful. Potentially useful. Maybe. Divining rod. There must be some way out of here. How interesting. Food. What can we do in terms of food? Bucket of poop. Nobody wants a bucket of poop. That's terrible. Don't even... I never want to see that again. Just leave it. Miner's hat. Moguls. Moleworm. How do I catch a legitimate moleworm? I wonder. Grants the wearer smell-o-vision. That is strange. Got pumpkin lantern. Legitimate lantern. Oh, one pumpkin and one lightning bug. How interesting, how easy, how simple. Well, this brings us to the end of the episode, as we have sought to survive through the winter so far, and we're actually doing a decent job. Not the best, but pretty good so far. Yeah, so thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. There'll be more in the future as WX78 proves himself against the evil and tyrannous snow that reigns over this land. I'm better than that snow. You know it. Yeah, but until then, thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of your day. Begone, evil hands! You shall have none of our fire!